spaceships really be gone, my nigga. I take my F in them bottles, my foot on the throttle, no stopping my juice. If you think that I be slaying the fuck out these bitches, then wait till my ready get loose. Fresh out them gates in this hunger like ooh, making these moves, how the fuck we gon' do? If you think that I be slaying the fuck out these bitches, then wait till my ready get loose. Yeah, I know the game, I surround myself with heavyweights. My appetite's up, I need a heavy blade. Every move I make, man, I won't hesitate. Still off on the climb, watch me levitate. Yeah, I know the game, I surround myself with heavyweights. My appetite's up, I need a heavy blade. Every move I make, man, I won't hesitate. Still off on the climb, watch me elevate.
Still off on the climb, nigga. Just watch me elevate. Still off on the grind, nigga. I can hesitate. I might lose my mind, nigga, but I'm gon' push that way. Can't be losing time, nigga, cause my time is paid. Pilot and we go, they at it again. Pardon that wing, that was not for your friend. I be all in my feelings while sipping that feelings. Fuck how you feeling, I'm reeling it in. We don't get the amp and we rockin' again. Fuck with the camp and the hitter get sent. Fuck with the man, cause you know I'm the man. I got product in hand, cause you know I can't stand leaving the house without bag, yeah. Leaving the track without smashing. Nigga hit the blunt and pass it. I been flipping like some gymnastics. Bitch, I'm Mr. Fantastic. Pockets be looking elastic. Hustle got me boom blasted. Nigga, this shit everlasting.
Rockwell's, MIC, yeah. Money I'm counting, yeah. Monopoly, 500, yeah. My head is a wifey, your children, I swear you cannot put a price on. To keeping a smile on their faces, I promise I'm putting my life on. Right or wrong, never take it for granted the blessings we have. You got me like I got you, huh? It's nothing but fam here. Trust is an honor that's sacred. Not many are worthy of such. And all those who hated and fake, throw me, how's it feel to see me blow up? Look at my chicken, you see the glow up. Champagne for the pain, let me drink some more. And keeping my name out your mouth, all that saying you used to be down, I wish you grow up. That did not coach it to me, but I'm past that, I'm so focused, ready. And all my homeboys that stay true. Man, y'all boys already know the dilly. You cop wifey, your best truck. Whole word, I cop mine, the best too. And all the ice on her wrist and that. Man, someone's missing the igloo. Conversation of kings, ain't nothing for granted. Took a look at the stars, and lined myself with the planets. We signed ourselves, now the money is so universal. For the Monopoly family, my niggas are hurt.
So loyal, they loyal, it's loyalty. And all our ladies so royal, they royal, it's royalty. Swear all our kids so spoiled, they so spoiled. Jeez, I can't complain at all, cause that's just how it's supposed to be. And all my hitters so loyal, they loyal, it's loyalty. And all our ladies so royal, they royal, it's royalty. Swear all our kids so spoiled, they so spoiled. Jeez, I can't complain at all, cause that's just how it's supposed to be, yeah.
You ain't supporting, you dead to me. Coffee, yeah. My niggas is loyal, the first and the last name is royal. I cook till it boil. Going through withdrawals, huh? See, I'm more about deposits. Yeah. Bank on it, no chains in your pocket. That's what I call nonsense. When I'm in position, go on my intuition. Everything's happening, baby. I ain't intuition. Fuck the opposition. Stay hungry like I ain't got about to piss. Stomach is growling. The wolves is howling. Mind stay isolated alone on the island. Yeah. That's why my pics is rare that you ever see me smiling. I can feel that hate in your heart and my face, you be smiling. The white suit took us by the boatload. Now we selling that white by the boatload. So tight, man, the boy need cortisone. I work better under pressure when the cold is on. Ah. Yeah, man. Going to be royalty, gotta be loyal in the streets.
Man, all my hitters so loyal, they loyal, it's loyalty. And all our ladies so royal, they royal, it's royalty. Swear all our kids so spoiled, they so spoiled. Jeez, I can't complain at all, cause that's just how it's supposed to be. And all my hitters so loyal, they loyal, it's loyalty. And all our ladies so royal, they royal, it's royalty. Swear all our kids so spoiled, they so spoiled. Jeez, I can't complain at all, cause that's just how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Don't know nothing about that. Cat ride out with it. Putting my niggas so loyal. Blood in, blood out. Mafia shit. Just riding shit. Just riding shit. Yeah, just riding shit. Monopoly.
Man, beautiful weather, sunny skies, nice breeze, man, paradise. Hey girl, wanna cruise with me tonight? How you wanna look good, man? Well, hey, let me talk to you. Check this out. Girl, let's cruise to the oceans. Enjoy every moment of the beautiful weather. Temperature rises, sunny sky with the breeze blowing. Life is a breath of fresh air. Heaven on earth, 50s and hundreds around me, boy. I've been born since birth. Luxury living, gold and fabulous things. I can spoil you and never, cause you're forever my queen. Money, love, and power with a little touch of royalty. I'm there for you, you're there for me. All I wanted was loyalty, so I know it's real. Tell me, how does it feel? Views of the Pacific, got a beautiful house on the hills. Life is very nice, you and me in paradise. Gazing at the moon, got us making love every night. I get hypnotized, staring in your eyes. We're like angels in the sky, together we're flying high. Isn't this a blessing? Won't you look what God has done? Take a chance, have some fun, cause you only live once. Hey.
I know a place where we can go and be together for life. Whenever you're ready, we can go. Time could not be more right. Destination is paradise. All we need is you and I.
Had to get away, take a trip, go. The streets are filled with rats, but that's none of my business, so I'll go and take a sip. For the land of the Atlantis, we dance to different tunes. To see the same vision, please do not get it confused. She loved my first impression, it's love with some affection. We got the VIP, haters get up out our section. Welcome to better than having everything you dreamed of. Looking like $1 million, laughing while they mean mug. You know how the game go, homie, play your cards right. Others crime broke, that's a hard life. Thank you God I made it through 100 tribulations. Now I'm going coast to coast, any place that I'll vacation to. Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, even Paris. I might take a flight to Cali, shout out to my homie Derek. Just imagine, the road to bigger mansions. Ain't no stopping us, white-headed family.
It's paradise, pure delight. Sun and the moon creates the perfect light. Go into the room and let me love you right. Tonight we go to paradise. Fighting, exciting. Make me feel like I'm floating or flying. So sexy and so mesmerizing. Tonight we go to paradise. I know a place where we can go and be together for life. Whenever you're ready, we can go. Time could not be more right. Destination is paradise. All we need is you and I. I know a place where we can go and be together for life. Whenever we can go, we can go. Time could not be more right. Destination is paradise. All we need is you and I. Paradise. You and I, baby. Ooh.
Mr. D's, the open mic king. You tuned in to the Vibe on Air. And we in this piece talking to the one and only Miss Flame. Had to drop a bomb on that real quick. Miss Flame in the building, Melly Monroe. And we talk about the magazine, Flow Show, Flame Magazine. And she got some things coming up, so let's talk to her a little bit more. Get her mind right, because, you know, she's a little nervous, you know, so, you know, I had to get her some sangria to get her head together, you know what I'm saying, you know, I had to get her mind right, you know what I'm saying. Nah, just play. Nah, but it's cool. But tell us more about this magazine. Now I know you got you got some more stuff coming up. Like you said, you have an event that you got coming up, correct?
Yes.
Tell us about it. Speak on it. Preach, Tabernacle Choir.
I'm coming out with my launch party, and so since
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I have to actually turn your mic on. Players mess up sometimes. Ain't that right, Martin?
okay.
Please.
Okay.
My fault, man. Martin ain't even agree with me this time. So, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, at the beginning of the year, I will be having a launch.
Okay.
And all you guys are invited.
Where would this launch be at?
Well, I'm still trying to get the location together. So it's a process. Remember, I do everything by myself.
Well, let's talk about this process. You have a process. So tell us the process it takes for a businesswoman such as yourself, an entrepreneuress. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. Is that
I'm a mom.
Is that a word, Martin?
I'm a mom.
Man, I'm not with that, all right?
Okay, he's not with that.
He know with what?
The word that means saying if the entrepreneurs was a word. But break down your process.
Well,
Now, without giving too much of it away, because people be trying to.
Well, the talent, the advertising, I get all that stuff together. And it's a long process because you have to make sure all the photos are right that come in. Mm-hmm. Because I freelance out a lot of my work, but I do have somebody that I mainly deal with when it comes to putting the magazine together that I've been dealing with, who's done my issues, basically all of them. Yes, all of them. Mm-hmm. So it's a long process because when people send you things that are not correct, you have to go back in and you have to say, well, this is not right, fix it. And then if they send you bios that are not right, you have to go in and fix them. So I have to edit. I'm doing all of that stuff by myself. It is a process. It is very time consuming. Plus I do all my social media marketing. I do all that stuff myself.
All by yourself?
All by myself.
Wow. So did you go to school for any type of graphic design or any type of journalism or anything that is associated with that? It was just like you said, you know what? I'm going to just make a magazine. I can do it.
I'm going to be honest, very, very honest, and take this as a tip. I did not go to school for any of this. I wish I would have, because I wouldn't make so many bumps along the way. So it's a learning process as I go as well.
Okay. But I mean, you seem like you're pretty confident with it. How many issues have you done all together with this magazine, from beginning to end so far? 6 issues. So it's still growing.
Yes.
Still growing. Okay.
Very much so.
Now, what would you like to see done differently with the Cleveland market now that you are in Cleveland and you're trying to grow out here? Because, there are some magazines here. They do certain things differently, though. When you're trying to do something a little different, like there's Triumph out there and there's Horizon. Horizon does one thing. Her Triumph does another thing. But what do you think is going to stand your magazine out, and what do you want to do differently?
Well, I'm just not a local magazine.
Right.
Like I said, I originated and started in Atlanta. I'm here now. With this upcoming new year, it's so we can expand more.
I just want to know why you moved up to talk to the mic and then go back. It sounded so much better when you were talking to the mic.
Right here?
Right, yeah. That's
okay.
Good. About there, yeah.
Well, the goal is to expand more and more, be basically another sister to sister vibe, things like that, to be known worldwide.
There's already a vibe.
I don't want to be a vibe.
on air.
Oh, I know, right?
The greatest. But go ahead.
But no, so I don't want to just be locally, but I want to show it's some great talent here.
Yes.
I've worked and interviewed some people here. I think they are awesome, and it's just a platform to get more of the people from the city out.
Like you've done, so you said you've done some interviews here. Like, what's some of the most your favorite interviews that you've done so far?
I'm not gonna lie, my favorite is Cat. Miss Cat.
Cat Danielle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Cat Danielle go hard. That's my girl. I've
I
had her actually on the
love
show quite a few times, and she even did a yoga demonstration on my show, so it's like it went hard. Cat go hard.
Love her. She's very nice. She's friendly. Like
She a character.
Yeah.
She a character
nice.
unto herself.
Most definitely.
Right.
So
now you're in Cleveland. Like I said, I want to know how can you, because you're gonna deal with a lot of Cleveland stuff. So Atlanta is a whole different thing. The city of Atlanta is more open, and they have a lot but Cleveland can be a little tighter. So how do you feel that is? Do you think that's going to be an obstacle? Or is that something you think you can easily overcome in dealing with this magazine and revamping it in Cleveland, Ohio?
I feel it will be an obstacle, but that's not gonna make me give up. I'm gonna keep pushing forward and see what happens. But I won't stop here.
So what's your goals for the magazine and for you just in general? Like I know you have children. How many children you have?
4.
4 children. Mm-hmm. How old are you? You ain't gonna tell nobody. You ain't gonna tell nobody. You ain't gonna tell nobody.
A man, a gentleman should never ask a woman.
But that's why I asked.
Oh, right, because he's not a gentleman, clearly.
I'm not a gentleman, but they love these.
Okay, come on. Come with it. No, I'm not answering that.
So, no, you ain't got to answer the age thing, but like, what do you see? What do you want to do with yourself in the next 5 years with the magazine and just in personal life?
I would like to grow Flame Magazine to be a industry go-to. When the industry is seeking new talent and you have the A&Rs out there and everything, they can say, oh, I heard about this person such that from Flame Magazine. So I want to be an industry go-to. Somewhere where people be recognized. This is a platform for indie talent. And, if you're acting, producing, a studio, and you just look whatever, just looking for to be that out in the major industry, to have you be seen. I just want people to be able to have that platform, and I'm gonna be that platform. So you basically just looking. Have you put out any talent calls or anything? Like if you want to, we're looking for people to want to be interested in the magazine, or would you rather you just bump into some people that that's doing something, because you put that call out and everybody in the world gonna be trying to come out whether they got something or not. Well, I haven't done.
Yeah, man.
Like
look,
that,
I made this great sandwich, man. I want to talk about it on your magazine.
No, I haven't.
This sandwich is delicious,
one.
though. This is the most delicious sandwich ever, man. It got 4 pieces of bread.
No, I haven't done one like that. But actually,
it's a goose liver sandwich too. It's goose liver.
Stop being so silly.
I'm just saying, this is a goose liver sandwich. This has got goose liver in it with 4 pieces of bread and 1 piece of bologna, and it ain't got no mayo, no condiments at all. You just eat it in its own juices. It's a delicious sandwich. You want people like that on there?
No. But
How I made this sandwich.
I do have something coming up.
Okay.
It's called Beauty of the Land.
Okay.
And so I am looking for models for that, and we're gonna do a poll on it.
Okay.
And pick who's the.
I like models in the poll. Models and polls is great. That's like the best weekend ever. Do I got some change? Do I get some?
No, I did not say poll.
I need some?
I said polls, like POLL, not POL.
It don't matter how you spell it. Do I need to throw dollars?
Okay, but no, like I said, the new thing is I'm trying to find the next beauty of the land. So.
Okay. Now this is your first interview, right?
Yes, it is.
She's like, you're all shy and everything, but you ain't shy.
I am, for real.
You ain't shy. You ain't shy. But I mean, have you ever thought about doing something in like, well, this ain't radio, but this is like a podcast, it's video, it's more like a TV show. Have you ever considered doing something like that? You ever
most
seen the
definitely.
evolution of Flame into something bigger?
Yes, most definitely.
Like the Flame networks?
Yes,
like,
there's a
like
lot of
Oprah?
great things I want to do. So
You be the light skinned Oprah?
I know that's right. Yeah, speak life into that, honey. Yeah,
Okay,
keep on
yeah.
talking. I like that. But no, yes, I have thought about it. I am interested in doing those things. And, you know, by me being like a single mom, I'm looking to, you know, bring a whole nother platform. So,
Now, how many, do you have daughters?
yes.
Or do you have
one,
sons?
I have 3 boys and 1 girl. My girl is my baby.
So do you think, you know, do your daughter see you, and your kids, period, just, you know, not even just your daughter, but do your kids see you doing, you know, this, and yeah, I'm sure you got an everyday job. I don't think you're just a deadbeat at home.
Correct. The bills got to get paid.
Right, so I know you work, oh, wow, I hit the wrong button. I know you work a regular job, and, you know, you're doing your thing, but, you know, do your kids see that the work you putting in, and does it, you know, motivate them, or do they see like your mom and they just like, or do they even pay attention? You know, kids can be oblivious to what you're doing sometimes.
No, I like my kids, my daughter especially. She be cracking jokes.
Camera on me.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I got an interview today. And she was like, you do? And, you know, she want to ask questions about it because, you know, she want to be a rap artist. But I told her to stick with school and basketball.
Can she actually rap?
She do be spitting some verses. I be like, no, one time she was rapping. I was like, who sing that? She like, I made that up. I was like, okay.
She spit hot fire, man, like Dylan.
She did. So I was like, okay, but I still want her, you know, to her focus to be her studies.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Now, how old are your children?
19, 16, 15, and 13.
Okay, so you ain't young. Okay.
I am young, honey. Watch out now. I knew you was trying to get that in some kind of way. I should have never
No,
asked
I'm just joking. But so they old enough to see what you're doing and understand what it is. So they not like, that's what I'm trying to get at. They're not like little babies who don't know nothing, and they can see what you're doing and they can see that, okay,
Yeah.
mommy out here, you know, grinding.
Most definitely.
And out here trapping and hustling.
You know, my oldest son, he understands the most. He's a college student. He plays sports, and
What college you into?
he's in Notre Dame. He's at Notre Dame.
Okay, he play football for Notre Dame?
No, he played rugby.
Oh, rugby. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're a big swole dude then.
Oh, definitely.
I still
He's
knock
a
him out
power
the-
lifter.
Man, wow, never mind. Hey, if I ever meet you, I'm sorry, bro. I got guns though. Don't try me.
Yeah.
Look at my face. I ain't playing. Nah, but no, I mean, you know, so are you the only support system that they have, or I mean, is, you know, they're
Well, yeah, for the most part, but my mom, she's always a great help. She's always backing me 100% on anything that I do. I appreciate her with the utmost. Like, she's amazing. She's just amazing. There are no words for it. She's just 100% always there.
That's
always
what's up.
there for me and my children. And you know, my sister, she knows Little Miss PR, so she's gonna be helping me with the launch. So you guys,
Yeah, that's
get
the
a
one that
taste.
called in earlier and said she couldn't hear nothing, but didn't know that she had to turn the volume up. Yes, I said that on the air about you just now. That's right.
Oh, she
That's right.
probably
If you want to
like-
call in and talk about it, I will not answer. I don't care. No, just play. But I mean, it looks like, you know, you got your head on your shoulders, right? And you know you have an established format for your business and what you want to do with it. It's just about getting it back out there again. And I know, you know, being a change like that from Atlanta to Cleveland could have been tough on it, especially when you already had it established down there. It was starting to do its thing. But you can always rebuild, and you know quite a few. Okay, who the hell? That's not somebody calling me on my personal line. I'll talk to them on the break. But I mean, I just want to know: have you talked to any people so far besides I know you talked to Kat? Who do you think you see yourself doing some issues on, like putting in your magazine recently? Now, currently,
Oh Jesus! How?
without giving up too much of the information, I guess I should say.
Well, I've talked to one of the R&B singers here, one of the clothing store guys. So it's making its way. I'm making my runs, I would say.
Now, here's something we had a conversation during break. You were thinking about actually going to the military.
Correct.
Now, you trying to develop a magazine.
Yeah.
You're trying to develop a magazine, but yet you want to go serve the country. You said you're not really trying to do active duty.
I'm not active duty, correct.
But you ready to go into the military. Do you think that's going to put a pause on the magazine? Or are you going to leave it in somebody else's hands?
No, I'm going to pray about it. And right now, I'm hoping that I will get a partner that will be able to, be there and run things while I'm away. So.
And he handsome with a beard.
Yeah, it might be.
but we're going to talk a little bit more. I'm going to play another set of music, giving you a chance to, chill out. And then we might even play a little game.
So what you saying, huh?
I'm saying we might play a game, Martin. It's so dramatic.
Yeah.
I don't understand, Martin. But this is the vibe on air, Mr. Diddly 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 Diddly. We in the building. We talking to Miss Flame, and we'll be back in a little bit. I'm about to play some music, like I always tend to do. Who am I gonna play? Shout out to my man NBM King. I'm gonna holler at you. D Custom. I'm gonna play some of you, and I'll play this other cat. Y'all might have heard of him, Trap Boy Mannequin. You might have heard of him. It's the diddly 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 widdly diddly vibe. The vibe on air, y'all. Rest in peace, Sheldon Williams, man.
What's going on? This is what comedian Sean Showtime. Tune in vibe on air.
What up, cuz? So, I called her to give you a heads up because these niggas out here talking about you in the streets like you some grimy type of dude. And I'm like, not the D I know, because I know you ain't even cut like that.
You know why they doing it, right?
No, that's what I'm calling you for, because I know you ain't even cut like that. So I'm like trying to figure out why these niggas got their mouth on you all of a sudden.
This is why they doing it.
I'm on my way to get a Grammy. I'm on TV. Been a long time coming. Now you see me. Got a lot of people watching. Wanna be me. Thought that y'all was dreaming, but it's reality. And that's some money.
I sold a good rig, a flip for the six. Got a record label, now I'm dropping shit. Caddy on foes, bumping new shit. Riding through a city, roof topless.
And I'm betting y'all trying to figure how the hell this here nigga. I'm a real money go get. Got no time to talk cause I'm getting mine. For real, got no time. I'm the light before sunrise. You tuned in to prime time. On my way, that's an incline. If you listen in, that's a good sign. But if you ain't feeling me, then that's fine. I'm dynamite like this time. I got a pocket full of hood.
Got a pocket money.
We can better hurry up.
It's going.
I'm about to hit the pillar up.
Shopping.
Going on a shopping spree. White horses, white tees.
I'm fresh.
Accessorized with jewelry. Where I'm going, you wanna be.
Why they talking?
No doubt, cuz they talking loud. I can hear my name and I ain't even around. And if it ain't cussing, they ain't talking nothing. I'm getting it in, no stopping now. Jeopardy, why you hating now? If hate was money, I've been rich by now. So y'all can keep talking, whether good or bad. Won't lose a beat, ain't never mad. Come to think, I'm kinda glad. No regrets, do the math. Something good is good to have, like Keith Sweat, I'ma make it last. It's real green on my grass. On the other side, it's no mask. If you're looking for me, I just passed. Determination, I must have. Look, I'm hella gifted, ain't no question to it. None. Why they talking looking so stupid?
Stupid.
I'm custom fit till the day I die. There's your answer, now you know why. I'm custom fit till the day I die. I got a pocket full of hood.
Got a pocket money.
We can better hurry up.
It's going.
It's mad or no? 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 In the kitchen, couple pounds of midget while my bitch is whipping up a whole beat. Niggas trippin', tryna hit my weed, tryna give me daps like they know me. Bitches be asking for favors, I tell them when you on my dick, just remind me. Niggas be plotting and stabbing the back, that's how you know they behind me. I'm cooking this sauce and I'm covered in gold. I've been on ghost since like 7 years old. Hoes tell me yes and they don't tell me no. Son is just like me and he only 4. Walk to the light and I pull up like skirt. Bitch, I been geek, I'm a motherfucking nerd. Who hit my line, I'm like, God, what's the word? Running bands up from the 4th to the 3rd. I got bad bitches waiting on me. I got mad niggas hating on me. Couple hoes show love to the king. Couple real niggas show love to a G. Pull up slow and then I pull up fast. Pockets heavy, I ain't trying to sag. Money long and I ain't gotta brag. I don't talk much, but still gotta ask. Is you mad? Is you mad or no? 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 Purchase your tracks today. Is you mad or no? 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 Is you mad? Pull up on the plug, smoking Cali weed, pull up Cali bug. These niggas they act like they know me, These bitches they want me, my mommy, Go hard as the rock on your brownies, It's foreign, But to me that little shit is nothing, Cause I whip that bitch like I'm disgusted, Everywhere I go they screaming my name, and everywhere you go they screaming you lame. These bitches be crazy and talk that more shit. Turn the music up and blaze me and spit. I get you back on my sucker, little mama. I don't need you or your little help, little mama. Back and forth is uncommon, little mama. I don't chase cat, I just take comments, little mama. I got bad bitches waiting on me, and I got mad niggas hating on me. A couple hoes got love for the kid, couple real niggas show love to a G. Pull up slow and then I pull off fast. My pockets heavy and I ain't trying to sag. Long money, I don't gotta brag, I don't talk much, but still gotta act. Is you mad? 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 Bitches, you mad?
Purchase your tracks today.
Is you mad? Is you mad? Is you mad? Bitch, you mad? Bitches, you mad? Is you mad? Is you mad? Is you mad? Bitch, you mad? Bitches, you mad? Is you mad? Little bit.
I was raised by them drug dealers, killer, shooting, hustler, chasing low money. Cause I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from me. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Now look at me now, I'm starting. You're someone from nothing to something.
I was raised by them drug dealers, killer, shooter, hustler, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from me. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something. I was raised by them drug dealers, killer, shooters, hustlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from me. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm stunned. Yes, I vibe is phenomenal. Let's hurry and buy like a shop and go. Don't fuck with bro niggas, they plot the most. They claim that they real, but they lie the most. I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, huddlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get a loan from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something. I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hustlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get a loan from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something.
Think I found a way to get to the top. Almost started to pick up a pie and pick up some pie. Dishing the rock, not hearing the clock, hitting the block. Baby's dying, should be hitting the cop. Want me show you I'm getting the Glock, y'all getting me hot. Listen, just watch, y'all tripping, just stop. Y'all missing your shots. Listen. Shots fired, apply for the job and not hide. Can't sleep on this dream, I got a team that got tired. Mixtapes coming soon, I'll come to you. $5, so for the right dollar, I turn into night crawler, yeah. Raised in the jungle, by lions and bears. Remain over humble, triple, falling, climbing some stairs.
I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, huddlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get a loan from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something. I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hustlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get a loan from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something.
I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, huddlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get a loan from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something.
Hey, Flood, Trap Boy Medicaid, and Beezy, we got a motherfucking brain going on here.
Mr. D's in this piece. Mr. D's in this piece. Mr. D's in this piece. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the Vibe on there. Mr. D, Sober Mike King, the one and only, the big homie. You know what I'm saying? And we in here talking to. What's your name again? No, just play. Nah, I just play. But just so you know, for real, I do have a distinction of being the one and only. The one and only. There's only one. But we in the building talking to Miss Flame herself, Melanie Monroe. And, you know, we was talking a little bit during the break, and you wanted to let people know that even though you still going and you might be thinking about going to the military, you're not dropping the magazine. No. I just, you know, thought that was different. I just thought it was different because you don't hear people that's building something and then they all of a sudden, well, I want to go to the military. And, you know, you got 4 kids, they almost grown, and, you know, you don't want to tell your age, but, you know, I don't think you like in your early 20s yet. But that don't mean in your I don't think you're in your late 20s either. I mean, you might be in your late 20s, but you ain't in your 30s, I don't think. You might be, I don't know. But you want to just, what's so appealing about the military to you?
I'm all about serving people.
Wait a minute. I got to turn your mic All right, go.
I'm all about, I want to help, and serving people and helping people is, you know, one of my passions. That is so why I enjoy doing the magazine. I love doing the magazine. Even when I'm doing the magazine, as much hard work as it is, I enjoy doing it because I love helping people. And I see people with great talent, and I'm like, oh my goodness, why they not big, or why they not this? Like, oh my gosh, they sound so great. Like, They sound better than some people that's out here.
Sound effects do it all the time.
Right, I see. But, and so I'm all about helping people, you know, like me being a single mother, motivating women, and just building this whole thing up and letting women see that no matter where you at in life and no matter how hard it get, you just keep pushing and keep thriving to be great. Like, you can still accomplish your dreams with having children, even though that road gets very tough, very hard. Sometimes words cannot even explain how hard it gets, but, you know, you just got to keep pushing through and, you know, let your faith carry you.
Stuff. It's time for another episode of America's favorite game show that is called What Does It Mean? What Does It Mean? It's on your screen. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? It's America's favorite game show where you have to define slang into regular ass English. Are you ready to play? What does it mean?
Yes.
Mean. All right, I'm going to break down the rules to you. I'm only going to do it one time. You cannot use slang to define slang.
Okay.
You have to define it into regular definition for English. As if a person really just learned English. If you have the answer correct, you get a correct buzzer. If you get the answer wrong, of course, you get the wrong buzzer.
Is it a chance that I may not know the answer?
If you don't know the answer, then that means you're wrong. And of course, what the hell? No, and of course, you will be timed. Miss Flame, are you ready to play? What
Can we wait?
does it mean? No, we cannot wait.
Can you tell me the questions first on break?
Nope. Nope.
I thought I would try.
Okay.
Okay,
Your
ready.
first word, and I'm going into my game show voice now.
Okay.
Your first word is gravy.
Awesome. That was great. That's what it means.
Gravy. Actually, no.
Yes.
I'll give you a few more seconds because what does gravy mean? Gravy.
Cool. It's cool. It's okay. That is it.
I'm going to say no.
How? No, that is it.
Would you like the definition of gravy?
I
Gravy means to be something extra over the top of something great.
No, we're not.
Just like when you pour gravy over those mashed potatoes.
No.
It's extra.
No.
Gravy is to get something extra out of something good.
But no, we like it's gravy.
You
It's
can't
cool.
you can't change the definition of a word. I'm sorry.
Well, people use it for
You're too late.
multiple
Next
definitions.
word.
Oh, okay. Billy.
Your
Okay,
next
come
word
on. Okay.
is
something I don't know.
lit.
But I thought I was right on that.
L-I-T. Lit.
You are off the charts.
You can't use slang to define slang.
Okay.
Stop getting mad.
You are. Oh no! Go back. I know what that was.
You must give an answer. You must give an answer.
Well, go back.
You don't have to go back. Give the answer.
You are great. You are amazing. Amazing will be a better word for that one. Amazing.
Is that your final answer?
Oh man, you lit like very popular. Or it's all of them things at once. Shoot, what you mean? You lit.
That answer is correct. To be lit is to be not off the charts, but to be awesome, to be great, to be stupendous. It's better than everything ever. It's to be lit. Or if you want to say the slang, turn up, turn up.
I had gravy right.
Your next word, you did not.
I was working on it.
Fired. Your next word is. The next word is bag.
Money.
Is that your final answer?
You said bag, right?
Yes, I did. Is that your final answer?
Secure the bag. Secure the check. The money.
That's correct. I'll give you that.
I know, right?
Miss Flame, your next word is skeezer.
That would be a whore.
That's your final answer. You can define it better. Would you like to define it better?
Wait a minute. Wait.
You have to answer the question.
No.
Answer the damn question.
It could be a lot of definitions. It could be a whore, a gold digger, someone that likes to get money from men. If you like more proper.
Can you define it as if somebody didn't know what all those things meant that were slang
I just
words?
told you a woman.
Those are slang words.
A woman that likes to use what she has to get money from men, or someone that likes to sleep around.
That is correct. I think you're finally starting to get the idea of the game now because I had to force you into doing it. But that's the answer. Thank you very much for finally answering properly. Jerk.
I did answer the
Shut up.
words
Your next
right.
word is. Your next word is.
Okay, I'm ready.
Your next word is. Fat.
You are like stylish. It could be used in different ways. Like sometimes you may say your pocket is fat, which means you have a lot of money, or you could say, girl, that, but it's fat. That means that you have a nice derriere.
I'll give you the answer if you could tell me what the initials PHAT stand for in the word fat.
What the initial stands for?
Yes, what does PHAT stand for?
Can I make up my own?
No. It has to be the actual definition. And it's an Atlanta version.
Dad, the only fat I know the definition of is the FAT, not the PHAT. Where you get? Tell me.
Fat is PHAT, which is pretty hot and tempting.
I know that part.
Obviously, you didn't. So again, you're wrong.
Oh,
Wait
ladies,
a minute.
don't let them.
Let me get a moment of silence for your wrong answer. Wrong. Okay. Next word. Your next word. Your next word is hangry.
Who?
Hangry.
Hangry?
Hangry. Hangry.
I'm not going to even lie. I do not know that word. I don't know all
Well, in that case, you're going to just get the wrong buzzer. Would you like the definition of it?
What is it?
To be hungry and angry. Hangry. It's a combination of words.
I
Jerk.
should have knew that one, y'all. I know.
Right.
I know y'all
It's okay.
were looking at the screen saying, how you didn't know that one? Okay,
And
I
that's
did.
exactly what they're doing.
I know that is.
They
so
are
that's
yelling
why
into
I'm
a
saying
screen that
it.
cannot hear them. But
What?
it seems you have intuition to know that they were screaming.
Right.
Your
And my
next
intuition
word.
is right.
Your next word
What?
is trill. Trill.
To be honest, to be thorough. That is not right.
Thoroughly slang.
A thorough. No, that's not. Thorough
You
is
haven't
a
gotten the
real
wrong
word.
buzzer. What does trill mean? Just to just say an answer.
What does trill mean? I just see now you made me forget.
Say it
my
again.
freaking
Say it again.
answers.
I'll give it to you because you
To
said
be
to be honest.
honest.
It is to be thorough and real.
See, I said that.
But you only said thorough. Jerk. But I gave you the correct answer because you kind of
Oh, you know what?
I gave you the correct answer.
Put your hands up.
Too late.
I was about to do
Yeah, too late. Your next word.
Oh, that can have multiple meanings. Meaning everything is okay. Watch me do that. I guess that wasn't right but it has multiple.
That's just the sound when the timer stops. It doesn't mean it's not right. Douche.
Oh, I'm gonna get you one.
But your answer is correct. Bet means it's cool or okay. Because you can have two different connotations of bet, just like the same thing with word. Yeah, I'm about to go, hey, man, the homeboy fell down the street and bust his head open. Bet? Just like, yo, kid. Yo, Shamik and them, they both went down the street, right? And Shamik got slapped in the face and his teeth fell out. Word.
Yeah, that did happen. No.
Word. You got to know that. All right. Your next word, Melanie Monroe of Flayam magazine.
Flame.
You're ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's see if you get it wrong. Your word is woke.
Who?
Woke.
You're listening. You know what?
It's not that hard to define.
I said listening. You said woke, right?
That's correct.
Woke, right? You up, you're learning, you're listening. I don't know.
You answer it after the fact, so I give you this buzzer.
It was learning, right?
It's to be conscious, aware.
So why I didn't get the ding for right?
Because it wasn't. If it was
it's
right.
Learning to be conscious.
All right. These are your final words.
Okay, come on.
Your final words.
That means I don't know any slang that well.
You better make them count.
Okay, come on.
You better make them count.
Okay, come on.
The words get harder.
Oh, goodness. I clearly see.
Your word.
I'm ready.
Is jonesing.
To talk about someone. That's what you said, right? Jonesing.
That actually is one right definition. That is correct. That has been known as jonesing as well. Can you think of the other meaning of jonesing?
To keep up with rich people?
Judges? I'm going to have to say no. I know what you were thinking about. That's keeping up with the Joneses. But jonesing is to have an addictive attitude. I'm jonesing for a cigarette. I'm jonesing for a drink. Jonesing. Addictive. But I like your first answer, too. That was great. Good, very good. Okay. Your next word. Your next word is going Dutch. Going Dutch.
To be dating someone.
To be what?
Dating someone. Seeing someone. It's all the same. Y'all didn't hear that.
I thought that was a sad saxophone because you were wrong.
That was, you said to be Dutch and
going Dutch. You obviously don't. What? You obviously don't know what it is. So I will answer the question for you. To go Dutch is when you go on a date with someone and you pay your own tab and they pay their own tab.
Baby, you right. I am not aware of that definition because I do not do that at all. At all. I said it like I ain't never paid for a date, but
how do I get it back to my other sound so I can play this for you?
I don't care. You right. I shouldn't have known
I'm not with
the
that.
definition
I ain't
of
either,
that.
Martin.
Because I am a woman.
Your next word.
Don't be trying to overdo
Your
me.
next word. Yeah. And these are your last two words.
That's messed up, though. I should have knew that one, though.
You should.
I should have knew that one. But I'm sorry. I didn't.
Your next word is...
I feel that one, y'all.
Trapping.
Getting money. Slang indeed. Oh, no. We can't use slang to define slang. To be selling something you don't have any business selling.
I'm going to have to give you a wrong.
No, that is what trapping is.
No, it's not.
Well, it is getting money.
Would you like the definition?
Oh, that is not getting
Would you
money.
like the definition?
You know what?
Would you like the
I
definition?
guess I don't know nothing.
I'm about to give you the definition.
slang, and that's okay because I thought trapping was you're getting funds, you're getting money.
It's not. It's when you anything that has to do with establishment, getting money, grinding, hustling.
I said getting money.
Well, I'll give you
So
half.
how you gonna?
I'll give you half a correct point.
You know you wrong.
Listen.
For that.
Watch this. Half a correct point. There you go. But you was trying to. It doesn't necessarily have to be illegal. You could be trapping, doing anything. I'm trapping right now, trying to get this money off this.
Well, you know.
radio.
Well,
Shut up.
Most
Okay.
people use it in the.
Your final word. Your final word.
Let's go.
Your word.
I better get this one right.
Is square.
To be a nerd.
That's good. It's a 2-part question, though. What is another definition of square?
You don't like to do anything ghetto.
That's the same as you just gave for the first one. Try
No,
again.
that's
I'm gonna give you one more chance. Nerd is somebody. Nerd is somebody who's outside of somebody's other side of the cool paradigm. But
Right.
what is the other definition of square? It doesn't have to be in that. That doesn't mean because being somebody who doesn't want to do anything cool is a nerd in common definition. But what is another word? A definition for square? Don't make me break it down. I am smart as hell.
You're a little smart.
I said paradigm. That's to show you how smart I am.
Another one square.
I'll give you the right answer for the first answer, but for the other one, I'm going to give you the wrong
You
buzzer.
can say no.
Would you like to
cannot
answer?
do that.
Because I can't. It's my game. I can do what I want. But do you want to know the definition? Do you want to know the second definition? It's gonna mess your head up. You ready?
Oh, if it's something I know, I'm about to be pissed.
Yeah, you're gonna be mad. A single cigarette.
Oh my God. Well, I don't smoke cigarettes, so I
But
didn't
everybody know
that
it is.
one.
Everybody heard somebody say, "Hey, got bum a square." Boom, killing them.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Boom, killing boom.
That's not fair. You didn't say I had to define two. I should just automatically get
No,
it right.
there's no. It's a game. Put your hands up and clap your hands for her. It was her first time playing. She did terrible. But hey, I'd like to thank her for playing America's favorite game show, What Does It Mean? All of our contestants will receive absolutely nothing because we ain't got shit to give them. Hey, it's been fun having you on the show, though, man. I hope you had fun on the show.
I did.
For your first interview and everything, you cool. You cool. You might end up being the co-host one day. Who knows?
Oh, we'll see.
If you wear the right clothes.
What's wrong with my clothes?
I don't know. I'm just messing around. But what I like to ask everybody at the end of the show is all the people that's listening, you got family, friends, and, people that don't know you that's out here listening. What would you like to say to them that you could leave on their hearts and minds?
Continue to move forward. Always push for your goals. Never give up.
I would like to thank Melanie Moreau, a.k.a. Miss Flame, for coming out to the Vibe on Air, drinking up all my Capriccio.
I am drinking water right now.
And Jameson.
I'm drinking your Jameson.
It's okay. It's okay. But I thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you, man. Shoot out all your information so people know how to find you, how to find the magazine. Shoot out everything so people can reach you.
All of the magazine social media is up under Flame Magazine, which is FLAIM Magazine. And you can find my personal account under Miss Flame, which is MISSFLAIM.
Which I have on the screen.
As well as you can visit the website at www.flamemagazine.com.
Yo, thank you for coming on the show, man. We really appreciate you. Our fake audience love you, by the way. The fake audience love you. Hell yeah, they shooting in the air at you. Oh man, y'all going wild. Y'all shooting in the air. Police coming out. Yeah, calm down. But I'd like to thank you for coming on the show. It's going to be a pleasure talking to you. We're going to talk some more. You know, I want to see what I can do with you and Flame and see what Flame can do with the Vibe on Air. We can build and grow up. But you have been officially tuned in to the Vibe on Air, Mr. Deeds. And you can hit me up on all social media. You know where to catch me. You know how to catch the Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, if you're going to reach me for the bail bond service, it's Mr. Deeds 24-hour bail bonds, 216-526. Okay, that's the number for the show. My number is 216-255-0611. If you want to catch the Vibe on Air, hit us up on Facebook at The Vibe on Air. Hit us up on YouTube at The Vibe on Air. Instagram, The Vibe on Air. Snapchat, The Vibe on Air. Even though I ain't been on there in a while, my fault. I was slipping. The Vibe on Air. Hit us up on YouTube, The Vibe on Air, Periscope, The Vibe on Air, iTunes, The Vibe on Air, Twitter. Still ain't getting no Twitter, man. Amazon Prime coming down the pipe, though. We working on that. Hell, we might be on Netflix soon. You never know. The Vibe on Air doing this thing, man. Follow, subscribe, vibe. Join the movement. Become one with us. See this fist? Join us. Join us. Be one with us. Bond with us. Let us love you inside. We out this piece. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I love y'all to death. Shout out to Shelton Williams one more time. We're going to do another moment of silence for my man. That was a rough one. Couldn't believe it happened. Rest in peace, Shelton.